What's up, guys? Welcome to today's big update, because we have the max cash update and many others according to Jagex. So let's take a look and see what's going on. For anyone who's interested, this is basically where I just go through the patch notes and read through them, give my thoughts and opinions on them, for the people who don't want to read them themselves, and then also of course you just want to hear what I think too. But anyway, if you enjoy this sort of video, make sure you sub. I do it every single Monday. But let's get started. It's gonna be a good one. In fact, it's gonna be a pretty long one too, it seems. So let's get into it. So it says new max cash limits will soar with today's update. Cha-ching! Plus, we've got hotly requested fixes galore straight from the community hit list, which is great because that means there's gonna be a lot of other stuff as well. So it says ongoing events. There's the beach, which is active until June 26th. Golden Cave Hunt also June 26th, and Tales of Pride active until June 30th. Cool. So that's the events in game at the moment. Max cash increase, the thing that everybody's been excited for ages, and it should be insanely good for the game. It says, carry and trade more gold than ever before. It's time to liquidate those spirit shards, folks. With today's update, you are no longer limited to trading up to 2147 billion gold. You can now trade up to 2147 quintillion gold. Holy mother of holy. which is literally a billion times more money, honey. All right, okay. So this is what it currently was, right? Yeah, and then this is the new one. Okay. Fair enough. So there's a massive change. These are big changes. We wanted to use a graph to explain it visually, but the new max just eclipses everything before it. The simple headline is that a single player could now hold the current total of wealth of the entire game in their pouch several hundreds of times over. Okay, so you could hold more than the game even has in your pouch. So you're never gonna hit the cap, basically. What does this all mean for you, a go-getting Gielinor billionaire? Well, gone are the days of having to worry about purchasing enough spirit shards to contain your massive wealth, since your pouch will now hold up to this new maximum amount just as well. Those coins don't weigh anything here. You can also buy or sell highly valued items without needing to chase down the other player, because it can all be handled via the Grand Exchange, which is freaking huge for the game, by the way. If you actually prefer trading player to player, of course, that's fine too. The trade window also reaches the new maximum. So you can also do this in the trade too, because people are obviously going to want to still not use the GE if they can, because it'll avoid the tax, right? Like, if you have a ridiculously expensive item on the G, of course the tax is still going to be high too, so this is still something to consider. But if you would rather do that, rather use the G and pay the tax, then you, of course, or like use the G and sell the item and lose the tax, then obviously you can do that, and that's obviously really good for the game. A lot of people are getting scammed, and this is probably like one of the bigger reasons for this. People having to go to World 2 to do a max cash trades and stuff, and scams happening all the time. What doesn't change is your inventory and bank. You won't be able to hold that many shards in them. But hey, that shouldn't hold you back too much, since you can just carry it all around with you. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter because you've got the coins in your inventory anyway. This update may seem simple on the surface, but numbers never are. They have certainly been plenty of technical hurdles on the journey to this point. As such, we'll be closely monitoring all aspects of the update to fine-tune any oddities and clear up any pitfalls. Please note, in the interim, we will not be manually editing any prices, but rather monitoring the mid-price of max integer items like party hats. Then if a stable price emerges, we can look to update them accordingly. Okay, cool. So one thing that I will add to this whole thing is, obviously with this going into the game, we would hope that it's been tested a absolute ton, right? But it's not uncommon for players to find bugs in updates, especially things like this. So what I would suggest is kind of not like expect to roll back, but just keep in mind that it's a possibility if there is a big like bug with it. For example, if people have found a way to duplicate gold somehow, which hopefully won't happen, and I'm gonna assume it won't happen, but hopefully it doesn't. But if it did, then there'd likely be like some sort of rollback or something. So that risk is always there, and I'm sure Jagex will be keeping an eye on it. I thought they'd add it here somewhere, but it doesn't seem like they will. So this next bit says, we are delighted to announce the first patch strike from the community hit list. Hotly requested changes include the removal of wilderness teleportation restrictions if you're not schooled, a fill all option for your blessed flask, and the ability to charge your god books with multiple pages at once. This is insanely good. So you can teleport out of the wilderness now if you have a skull. It doesn't matter of the level. I assume that's what that means. A fill all option for less flats. I don't have one of those, so I don't even know if that's good or not, but I'm assuming it probably is. The ability to charge your god books with multiple pages at once is obviously really good too. Just saves time of like clicking loads of times, but yeah. The update also includes significant quality of life changes, such as increasing the scale of dialogue in chat boxes, giving an audio boost to clue scan sounds, and enabling camera rotation while using a shift modifier. Read the full list in our patch notes section below. Cool, so they've actually done quite a lot here, which is obviously really, really, really good to see. The fact that they're listening to the community and taking the things off of there and getting them put in. They're putting it in with the same time as this too. Hopefully they continue to do it. About the community hit list. The community hit list is an expansion of the Ninja Team concept. It's all about addressing issues and concerns directly expressed by you, the community. We recently created a survey where we asked you to submit bugs, tweaks, and issues that have been concerning you for some time. We received thousands of replies and have worked to filter them down to a hit list. We can now begin to address as many as possible in bite-sized chunks within the limited time we have available amidst our work on upcoming Fort Fryn 3 content and the behemoth that is Necromancy. This is just the first patch strike, so it won't address every issue on the hit list today. Some of your requests will need further investigation and preparation, while others may require extensive engine work or shifts in core gameplay systems. However, we hear your feedback loud and clear, and we'll be actioning more patch strikes in the future. Cool. So that's gonna be great to see, and hopefully like Araxxi's web or something's on there. You know, just stop making us wait so long for Araxxi's freaking web, please. But anyway, let's keep going. Livestream calendar. They have the Woodcutters Grove first look on Wednesday, June 14th. So for you guys that are interested in that, there you go. And then Treasure Hunter calendar. I used to skip this, but then I missed something that was important, so here we go. Assassins are in high demand once again. This is what's active right now. And then Academy of Heroes is coming back in 3 days. Go from 0 to hero. The Arc Glacier is back for round 2. So you're going to get new combat overrides again soon. We're going to get Blood Ice Barricade. Is that Blood and Ice Barricade or Blood Ice Barricade? Azure Reprisal and Azure Berserk. Cool. So more cosmetics coming to the game, which is cool. I like these. I like the combat overrides. So cool. Patch notes. Community hit list. You can now rotate the camera using the arrow keys while holding the shift key. Does anybody even do that? I guess so, but I don't know. That's crazy. Wilderness flash events won't close other minigame interfaces when their timers run out. Removed the wilderness teleport restrictions while you're opted out of PvP. This is absolutely huge, and I love it. It's so good. A quick chat option has been added to display how many wilderness events you have completed. The Wilderness Flash Event Teleport can now be accessed from the Wilderness Sword 4, as well as the hosts in Edgeville. Removing the Demonic Skull will no longer leave you opted into PvP. Removing the Demonic Skull will not... This is top tier updates, Jagex. This is insanely good. Okay, so if you are carrying the Demonic Skull on you and enter the wilderness, you'll be skulled. But upon leaving, you will be able to remove the Demonic Skull, and you do not need to opt out of PvP at the NPC. This is a really good update, and it's going to save a lot of people a lot of money from getting like freaking lured. People were like being given this, or people were doing runecrafting or something, and then they would get invited to go do something real quick. And then, of course, because they're already skulled and it stays skulled, they forget about it. They click join on something and they get lured. It's happened, so this is definitely good. God books can now be charged with multiple pages at once. Cool. Training dummy placement has been extended around banks. A fill all option has been added to the blessed flask in the inventory and bank. You can fill it from the bank as well. Beautiful. Text and dialogue boxes will now scale to a larger font size where possible. Iron players can now receive the effects of the following abilities from other players, assuming they have unlocked the non-skill requirements for that ability. Okay. Intercept, Heal Other and Heal Group, Vengeance Other and Vengeance Group, Ruby Aurora, Calgarian Demon Familiar Special. Holy crap, isn't this big for irons? Is this... So this means a regular player can now intercept an Iron Man and heal an Iron Man, I assume, and obviously the other stuff too. So this just basically means that you can PvM with your non-iron friends and everything works as you would normally expect it to, but your drops would be still for you, only you. So that's pretty interesting. I don't know whether people would be happy with that or not, because is that not kind of against the point of an Iron Man? I don't have one, so I'm not like saying it is. I'm just curious what your guys' thoughts are. Let me know in the comments. You guys that do play irons, is this good? Is this bad? I'm assuming it's good because it's hit list, right? And obviously people have requested it, but I don't know. It's just, yeah, cool. Players can no longer gather resources after Croesus has been defeated. Fix an issue where players couldn't jump the crevice in the Death Plateau quest cave after knocking down the wall. Okay. The elite crammed diaries daily to cool can be collected from someone with a right-click option. Pineapples and seaweed can be bought through right-click options as well, or via packs. Players are no longer prevented from moving when using rapid fire, while equipped with fleeting boots and shadow glaive. Okay, that must have just been a random book. Clue scan sounds have been audibly rebalanced to sound clearer. Perfect. So that hit list is absolutely crazy good. At least I think so. What do you guys reckon? That's really awesome to see on top of the max cash thing. All right, so let's move on to the community stuff and see what's going on here today. This is so damn good. Holy crap. That is crazy good. There's the RuneTube stuff. Check out all of these guys if you're interested in this sort of stuff. I'm just going to slowly scroll through it. But especially the smaller creators and stuff. Like, look at this guy, 195 subs. Go and check it out. I'll link this post in here. But yeah, definitely go check all these people out. And there's Wazzy's video as well. Ooh, right. Anyway, so massive stuff today with the max cash update. Seems like quite big changes for Iron Man as well. And obviously we have a lot of other stuff in the hit list too. So much stuff going on. What do you guys reckon? This is going to be crazy good. I'm going to be interested to see what people do. If World 2 just goes a lot quieter now, I reckon people will still be trading at the GE to avoid the tax limit, but less people, I suppose. And obviously you've got the GE for all the other stuff on there too. So we'll have to see if prices go down, if prices go up with rares and stuff. But either way, let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye.